I want to show you a update on the Mad Hatter Autotuner. So I'm able to tune all the coins, and I want to show you the process of it and kind of show you that it's actually working. So I went ahead and deleted the first few coins, ADA, BTC, and all that stuff, so that it'll then detect it that it's missing and then go ahead and do it. So this is the function that does it. I was doing it earlier. I was trying to delete some bots and have it detected, but it just kept going too fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and run it again with the function, so you kind of see it tune all the coin pairs. What it does is it's gonna create a template of this one that doesn't exist. So right now it's gonna go to the Mad Hatter area, so it kind of logs in. It kind of grabs all the coins in here, and then it grabs all the simulator wallets. And so anything that has capitalized simulator wallet, it knows that it's a simulator wallet. Whether you have hit BTC or Binance or whatever, it'll know. But I would stick with Binance because it has a good filter, so that they do a more thorough screening, so you don't have junk coins to buy in. So now it's gonna check ADA that the bot doesn't exist, and it should be creating that. So it kind of goes to the template, it clones the template. So I'm gonna move this aside now. So it's going to clone the template, and then it's going to create a ADA BTC bot. And then after that, it's going to then do the one-click solution and go through it by putting in a few initial guesses. I think I might have, let me make sure it's all set up properly. It looks like it's freezing somewhere, but alright, so now it's cloning the bot. I think I have to set up some stuff. So it's set up for ADA BTC, and then it's going to search for it. Once it's created, it's going to select it, and then it's going to go into the one-click solution and start filling out initial guesses. Once it starts initial guesses, it's going to save it, and then it's going to run and back test all of the initial guesses. Once all the initial guesses is done, then it will then start to tune it. Okay, so there's a couple things where I think it created it, now it's trying to select it. If it doesn't pick it up, it'll kind of correct itself. So it looks like I might have some memory issues going on right now. Oh, sorry about that. I'm just typing here away. Alright, so now it's gonna go and kind of generate all the initial guesses that we have on the database, to kind of, because some people have hard time kind of getting the initial guesses going. Once it gets all the initial guesses generated, I think there's probably about 5 or 6 sets, and it's kind of growing over time as we find new settings that work. I kind of add to it. Once that is done, then I'll go ahead and run the back test. And sometimes when the history hasn't loaded, it knows how to detect that, and once it hits that, it'll run it again. If it's failed, it'll run another back test to get initial guess, and it's going to run through all of them, pick the best one, and then the tuning process starts. Okay, and once it's tuned, it'll then I don't think I'm going to wait till it finishes tuning, but once it's done tuning, it'll then it'll clear the trade history. After it clears the trade history, it'll then start the bot, and then go on to the next bot, check if it exists, do the same thing, and repeat the process. Okay, so there he goes. It just took a little while to kick off. I think it was kind of doing some thinking on the behind the scenes, or some memory issues or whatever, I'm not sure, or it was just checking to make sure it still existed or not. And so once it gets going, it just gets going. So there you goes, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll talk to you later. Bye.